What is up, YouTube? And thank you for tuning into my brand new channel, Castaway Fishing. I'm going to have anything from catches on here to fishing challenges, fishing reviews, and pretty much anything in between fishing. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so today I'm going to be covering baits that I use in cold water when the fish really just aren't cooperating. So the two key factors of when the water starts to get cold is to slow down your presentation and to have a smaller presentation. So a lot of those baits that you use during the summer won't work too well during the fall. You might get lucky on a day or two, but reason being, fish's metabolism slow down during the winter and they chase a lot less. So a smaller presentation looks like an easy meal to them. Alright, so the first one that we're going to be taking a look at is what I call a mini rattle trap. Has a rattle in there, could be called a lipless crankbait. Pretty much could be called anything you want, whatever floats your boat. Works really well during the fall transition. You can pick them up at Walmart for like $2. Works great for pickerel. Works great for largemouth bass, crappie. I've even caught bluegill on one of these before. Next favorite cold water bait. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Ned rigs before. I made my own version, the budget fisherman version. I take a bunch of these jig heads that you get at Walmart. You can get a pack of them for like 98 cents. And then you just cut up ends of Senkos. They could be used Senkos, they could be new Senkos, they could be pretty much anything, really. My next favorite bait to use when the water starts to get cold is trout magnets. I mean, in all honesty, these work great year-round. Alright, so as you can see, the kit comes with a couple different colors. My favorite three to use are this one, and this one. Those are the ones that have worked the best for the waters that I fish near me. You might get hit on something else where you guys are, but you can pick up single colors from pretty much any tackle shop, and they run about $1.29 for a pack. Definitely worth giving it a try. So there's probably many reasons why fish like this bait, but the one that I've noticed the most is the fall. When the bait hits the water and it's falling through the water, that's when fish strike it 9 out of 10 times where I fish. There's probably a million different ways that you could use this bait. My favorite too is to use a bobber. Have about a 1 to 2 foot leader on there going down to the bait. Works really well. And my other favorite is just treating it as a regular jig with some ultralight tackle, using an ultralight rod, 2-pound test mono. Works really well. Now here's a curveball that I'm going to throw at you guys. So the purpose of this video was showing baits that work really well when the water's cold and when the fish are being finicky, and slowing down your presentation and showing a smaller presentation. But there's one fish species that is very predominant where I am, and that's pickerel. I mean, realistically, you can throw anything at them. You could throw jerkbaits, you could throw jitterbugs. I've caught them on jitterbugs before. You could throw wake baits, you could throw jointed baits, poppers. Pretty much anything really works that resembles a bait fish or a shiner, or pretty much anything like that. But this is my favorite one that stood out the most to me because it's a lot of fun to catch it. It's a top water, it's a prop bait, and it's Ozark Trail's version of the Whopper Plopper. Here's a look at it. It pretty much performs the same as a Whopper Plopper. It's a lot cheaper than a Whopper Plopper is, so it's not going to perform exactly the same and as highly, but it's a pretty close representation. You have to throw it on a heavier line or a braid. I've lost quite a few of these trying to use them on regular line. That's why I switched to braid. Alright, so that sums up all the baits that I really like to use when the water starts to get cold in my area. If you guys have any baits that you want to share or any pointers that you want to share, don't forget to comment down below. But also don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and grab your favorite rod and cast away.